Well, this is Christina, and today we'll be doing something really awesome using Oracle VM VirtualBox. Now, Oracle VM VirtualBox is a powerful cross-platform virtualization software, which essentially means that you can create and run multiple virtual machines running different operating systems, but you're doing it all on the same computer at the same time, which is pretty cool. Now, in order to get this software, you can simply go to their website, which is www.virtualbus.org, download and run, and you will get these shortcuts on your desktop like so. Right, the next resource that you will need is actually an image file, which is of the operating system, right? Windows Server 2008. Now, I have done a video previously on how this image file was created using Power ISO. So if you have not checked out that video, I suggest that you do so and then come back so you can do the installation. So with that being said, the first thing we'll need to do is launch Oracle VM VirtualBox, and this start menu page will come up. You go new, well, as you can see, file, and you have where you can import, export, preference, all of these. You can check these out. Machines, you can add a new machine. Help, if you're having any issues, you can check out the help. So we're going to click new, and we're going to give this project or this installation a name. So I'll call it server 08, right? And type. Now this means what type of what operating system is the computer in general. So you have all these options here. I'm using a Microsoft Windows, so I will stay with Microsoft Windows version. Now this is where you actually check off the operating system that you are going to download. So you look for it, which I'll be doing here, which is Windows 2008. There we go, and we will go next. Now here is the amount of RAM you're going to allocate to the VirtualBox, right? So my recommended memory size is 1024, and I will leave it as that because my computer doesn't have a lot of memory, so I will remain with the recommended size, memory size. So I'll go next. Hard disk, you can create a virtual hard disk on your machine. Yes, create. Go next. Okay, hard disk type file, we will use virtual hard disk, right? I'm going next. Now here you can dynamically allocate hard disk space, which means that if need be, your storage space would increase. I will choose fixed size because, as I said, I don't have a lot of storage or memory on this computer, so I'll go fixed and next. Okay, so here we have the type of file and the amount of storage allocated, which is 32 gigs. So create, and this, as you can see, the space is being created, the storage is being allocated. So what I'll do is I will pause the video because, as you can see, this is 10 minutes long or more. So I will pause the video, and when this has completed, I will resume. So we are back now. After the storage was allocated, I was directly presented with this output here. So what we'll do now is we have to start the installation. Now you can right click and hit start, or you can double click. As you can see, server 2008 is the name that I gave it, right? Or you can hit this tab. Before we do that, I would like to show you some settings here. Right, so in settings, this is a general settings. It tells you about the installation. In network, Right, so you want to make sure you enable the network adapter and is attached to the NAT. And in advance, right, so if it's not selected, I suggest that you select the Enter Pro 1000 MT desktop. Right, you can click the drop down and you will see this. If it wasn't, you can do that. Okay, so we'll go okay now. Right, and we are going to start the installation process. So I just hit start. Here we are going to hit this little folder icon here, and we are going to find the operating system that we would like to install. So mine is on my desktop, and it's Windows Server 2008. Hit open and start. So you can see it's booting up and Windows is downloading files, so the installation is going to begin. So this is your standard installation options: the language, time, and keyboard input method. So I'll leave these as default as English and the US for the keyboard input, right? So we'll go next and install now. So there is standard enterprise data center. So I'm going to choose the enterprise. I guess you can choose for which, it depends on the reason you're downloading this. You can choose as you wish. So I'll be installing the enterprise full installation. Next. Okay, so I accept. I will not read this, but you can feel free to read it. But in order for you to complete the installation, you must accept the license term. Next. Okay. Here now you go into custom and advanced. Right. We wanted to install Windows on this this space here, so we go next. And here you can see now as the installation is officially starting. It's copying the files. So what I will do, this is going to take a while. I will pause this video and come back as soon as it's finished. So the installation was completed successfully, and now what we have to do is change the password. So let's go, and it's changing. Your password has been changed. Applying, preparing. Oh, that's another. This is so excited. This is Server 2008 Enterprise version. So here we are. This is our functional Windows Server 2008 Enterprise Edition. So